the Oxford Brookes Centre for Bioimaging, we have a Quartet holder for the JOL TEM. This holder allows you to insert up to 4 samples at the same time in the TEM, so it can be very good for screening samples quickly. However, it can only be used for low magnification imaging without tilting, so it's really designed for screening and not for taking the best pictures at higher magnification. Here, there are 4 slots for sample insertion, and also there is this wheel here that allows you to change the sample while the holder is inside the microscope. You can see here that there are 4 different positions where you can put your samples. You should use these black tweezers here, the plastic ones, the black plastic ones that have quite a wide tip, to open the retainers in the Quartet holder. So if you gently unclip each retainer and then lift it up, then you'll be able to see that here in the holder, each of the slots is marked by some dots. Yeah. So this is slot number 1, and then that's slot number 2, that's slot number 3, and that's slot number 4, and these will correspond to the numbers on the handle outside the holder. And when the numbers are aligned with the dot, it means, for example, in this case, sample number 2 is in, and sample number 3 is in, and sample number 4 is in. So please always insert the holder with the slot for sample number 1 aligned with the dot. Okay? So you insert a grid in one slot here. Make sure it's in the right position. And then you clip on that slot. Then you can turn the holder like this to open up the other slots if they've closed down. If you are not going to use all the slots in the holder, you must remember to clip on all the retainers, yeah? Otherwise you can damage the microscope when you insert the sample, okay? So all the retainers are clipped on, and I'm turning the holder around, and I can see that the grids are not falling and the retainers are clipped. So you insert the holder in the same way that you insert the single quick change holder. So first of all, you double press exchange holder to make sure the stage is back in position. As you are using the Quartet holder, you will have to go to the drop-down menu here and then choose Specimen Quartet Holder and then click OK. As usual, you will wait for vacuum to go green here in the specimen chamber before inserting the holder in. And as usual, you wait for the penning gauge stage to go green before switching on the beam. So when the beam's on, you can then use the microscope as usual, really. But one important thing to remember with the Quartet holder is to reset the X and Y on the stage before you change samples. So at the moment I'm looking at sample 1, so I'm going to click X and Y neutral before I change to sample 2. You do not need to switch the beam off. You simply press XY, click on XY neutral, and then you can change to the next sample. Before you remove the holder, then click on XY neutral and then change to sample number 1 again. And then remove the holder as usual. Don't forget to double press exchange holder. Exchange holder will automatically switch the filament off. So remove the holder as usual. When you're removing your samples from the holder, just remember to hold the tweezers in a position that they will be able to catch the retainer as you unclip it.